Well, good morning, folks, and welcome to a fresh start this morning. I'm glad that you could be with me. Just want to, some things have been going through my mind lately about change. You know, we start to look around out at my house and out in the woods and just barely starting to see some leaves starting to change. And, you know, so much about life changes. There are so many things around us that change. And, you know, it's said that death and taxes are the only two things that are certain in this world, but even taxes change depending upon who's in office at that particular time. Everywhere we look, we find change. It is just a certainty. When we look in the book of James, we find that he says God is unchanging. He says in verse 17, says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." Now, there's a lot there to unpack that we're not going to get into this morning, but the key thing I want to look at is that in spite of everything around us changing, in spite of all the stuff that goes on in our lives that seems uncertain and that changes around us, God is unchanging. God is always there. He's stable. He is certain. You know, when we see the course of the sun across the sky and we see shadows that come from that, well, even that changes depending upon the season. Obviously, the sun is at different places in the skies, and yeah, you can do all kinds of calculated mathematical and physics equations to determine those kind of things, but the point is, they change. There is a pattern there. There is a change there. But God does not. The light that goes through our sky changes in location and sometimes in intensity. Sometimes it just seems not to be there whenever it's cloudy. But as those shadows shift, there's change that goes on around. But God does not. God doesn't change angles on things. It doesn't cast a shadow in a different way. As James says here, he doesn't change like those shifting shadows. He is certain. He is constant. He is steady, and he is sure. We need not go through life wondering where God is. We need not go through whatever's going on in our life saying, "God, where are you?" God is always there. God is always steady. So today, may you make a fresh start in recognizing that even though the circumstances around us may change, the seasons may change, the situations may change, God does not. He is always steady and true. May God bless you today.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share Fresh Start. Fresh Start is a ministry of First Baptist Church, Kimberling City.